He does birthdays. Wow. This creepypasta. Wow. What can I say? This one is written by Slimebeast, who you might remember as the author of Abandoned by Disney, which I reviewed in my first year Creepypasta-Thon. It's in the playlist, Creepypasta-Thon 2013, if you want to check it out. This creepypasta was actually recommended by a viewer named Anna Charist, or Anna Charist. I apologize for butchering that last name, but yeah, it was recommended by a viewer, and wow, I gotta say, Slimebeast nailed it. He nailed the shit out of it. This is a fantastic creepypasta story that, although I'm excited to talk about, when I first read it and listened to it on YouTube, I gotta say, it made me feel very uncomfortable. This is a story that really plays on the fear of clowns. Even though a clown isn't really the central character, you'll know what I mean when I get to it. And given what's going on around the country right now, yeah, clowns aren't exactly loved, at least at the time I'm making this video. Yeah. So, I will say this. If you have a fear of clowns, or clowns make you uncomfortable, you probably shouldn't listen to this story, or read it, or, whatever. Ironically, the narrator, the way the story begins is by saying, if you have some kind of fear of clowns, you probably should avoid the story. Strangely enough, it's a very effective way to suck you in. Reverse psychology at its best. The story starts off with the narrator saying that if you have a fear of clowns, you should probably avoid this. I already went over that. Then they go into why they don't celebrate their birthday. They never tell anyone when it is. They never post it on any kind of social media. They don't want anybody knowing when their birthday is. And it's all over one bad experience. The narrator retells the events of what happened leading up to their 6th birthday. Specifically, the party itself. It's explained that their mom died in some kind of accident, and their dad is kind of a tightwad. He has a very specific routine. When he comes home from work, he puts his keys in a wicker basket along with some kind of work badge that he has. He's a very no-nonsense kind of dad. He's not really that close to his son. They don't have like the best, they're not close, really. They're not exactly like distant, but they're not like a father and son should be. This all changes in the days leading up to the main character's 6th birthday, specifically their party. Their dad is really excited for some reason, but doesn't want to spoil anything. He doesn't want to tell the narrator any kind of surprises or anything because he wants everything to be a surprise. This actually becomes very unsettling and a little uncomfortable. This, of course, leaves the main character very uncomfortable and terrified of their own dad, which I think is a very disturbing kind of feeling. It's something no child should ever have, a fear of their own parent. On the day of their 6th birthday party, they come home to find a trunk. And again, their dad doesn't want to say a lot, and instead he just acts like a weirdo. He does some little jingle, some little weird stuff. It's very unsettling. At this point, the main character just flat out does not like their dad anymore. They don't want to be around him. They're done. They're just trying to get the hell away. I really don't blame them. The main character looks outside from their window and sees their dad playing games with the kids that came to the party. Then the big moment happens. The main character's dad opens the trunk. Now, leading up to this, all the kids are singing some really creepy clown song. And it just makes you, if you weren't already uncomfortable, this is the point where you instantly will become uncomfortable. Anyway, the dad opens up the trunk and a clown pops out. A very grotesque and creepy looking clown. The clown looks around and sees all the children, and then looks up and sees the main character. Then the dad demands that their kid come down. It even goes as far as saying words like fucking shithead. Yeah. He really wants his kid to come down and see this clown. At the sight of this thing, this clown, the children get freaked out and they start to run. And what happens next is really where this story gets good. The payoff is so worth it. The clown chases these kids down and, for lack of a better term, starts eating them. It's horrifying, and it comes out of nowhere. The narrator goes on to say that experience is why they will never tell anyone when their birthday is. And if anyone finds out, anyone tries to send them a card or send them some kind of happy birthday, anything like that, they will absolutely disown you. Doesn't care if it's a friend or a family member. Done. This is a very, very well written creepypasta. I almost feel like this is the perfect story to tell right now, given, as I mentioned before, given the whole clown epidemic going on right now. It's very disturbing. The payoff, the build-up, it's all written so well. I cannot praise Slimebeast enough for this story. Guys, you need to check this one out. This story will make you feel very, very uncomfortable. This is, in all honesty, the perfect type of creepypasta. Definitely recommend checking this one out.